Hey guys, I just finished work for the day. Organised some parts today for the ute to keep going on to finish off the coolers for the auto. Got some cooler hose here, conduit for the hose just to prevent it from getting damaged or any wear and tear on the hose. We'd rather damage that. Got some 90-degree elbows for the hose so I can tuck it out of its way behind the coolers, so it doesn't get destroyed from doing stupid shit like rock bouncing or anything that I want to do. Let's get into it. What we're just doing here is I'm making some mounts. I'm just going to fold up some aluminium, put the coolers on like a 45mm angle just to help with airflow, and obviously with the 4-link it's a bit hard with room in there packaging wise, especially to run 2 coolers. So I'll just put them on a 45 and make it a little bit easier to fit into the car under the tray. Alright, so what we're doing now is I'm going to fold up the aluminium for the coolers. We'll go and check out this in the car now and see if it actually is right, or we need to bend up more to give a bit more of an angle. We're just going to, hopefully you can see on the camera, we're just going to mount one cooler here and the one about here, try to keep them away from the exhaust and run the cooler lines up through here just to keep it away from heat. And now we've made this bracket up so we know this one's actually going to work. I'm just going to go and copy that exact same style onto this one, which is for the second cooler, and that should be their mounts. And then I'll make the straps for the bottom on both of them, which will be 4 straps. Shouldn't be too bad, and then the coolers will be in. I've just cleaned up the edges so there's no sharp edges, and just rounded the edges a bit just so they're not so sharp and it looks a little bit neater. As you can see on this one, I've done that already. So all I'm doing now is just marking these out the same size, so I can just line these up, mark the holes where I've got to drill them out, and then I can fold it. Just mark there, the 2 little white lines are just so I know where to fold it, so it's the same as that bracket. We'll go and do that now. So what I'm doing now, you can see that line through there, and then the clamps. All I'm doing is trying to line that up so then the fold will be bang on that line. Can take a little bit of time to get lined up properly. As you can see there, I don't know if the camera will show it, but it's on both of the black lines there, which will implement the same bracket we did there. And then now we just can fold it. and see if it's the same as that other bracket, and if so, then we're sweet, we'll start mounting it up. not bad for just a guess without actually dialing in the machine. I just folded it manually and I've got that perfect. First try, that's the first. As you can see, that's sort of my rough idea on how to mount the coolers. Obviously there'll be two here, another one here. And then I'll just run like two straps back up this side of the tray just to hold it back up so it's not all just on one mount. That's going to work good. What we'll do now, we'll do them up, and what they'll implement is like two mounts like that, and that's their cooler mounted, and then we'll get on to doing the next one. So to give you a bit of an update, you can see here I've cut the hoses, so the solid auto hoses come back up and sat into here next to close to the exhaust and transfer. Obviously you can see here too that the exhaust flange is actually on the transfer, so I'm going to have to cut the exhaust and move that flange probably back this way a bit more just to make it easier. Going to run the auto lines up and over the auto to keep them out of the way of like the tail shafts, because obviously they come out here, and obviously being close to the exhaust and the tail shaft where that sits and goes to the center bearing, there's just no possible way to run it without it being a risk they melted or the tail shaft broke. They got caught and got ripped and then cooked in auto, so I'll just bring them over the front, over the top of the transfer, bring them along the side, run them up there, straight into the auto line there, and then we should be sweet. Righto, after day 3, today was a bit of a slow one, just trying to work out how I'm going to run my lines and mount the auto coolers, but finally got them in. I'll grab the camera and run you through it. Tuesday it's going to get the compi shift wired in. Tomorrow I'll do a bit more filming and we'll do the center console, the shifter, remove the clutch pedal and the clutch line from the car, so then it's auto, and then that'll be nearly it. Sent the tail shafts off with a mate yesterday. He's going to cut them, make the tail shaft shorter and the drive shaft longer, Obviously, because the auto is like 55 to 70 mil longer than the manual, so the tail shafts and drive shaft wouldn't work. Hopefully you enjoyed it. All the auto coolers finally in, all the lines plumbed up now, so which makes it easier. Now onto, we'll pull off the auto pan tomorrow, put a new filter in it and see if there's any shavings in the auto pan. If not, then we're good to go. What we'll do now is we'll replace the actual washer on the bolt, just a copper washer. We'll put a new one on it so it actually seals up properly. Every time you do your oil, your auto, your gearbox, your transfer, it doesn't matter what it is, you should always replace the washers just to help it seal up again, so it doesn't actually have a groove in the washer. While that's draining, I'll start pulling the top of the pan off. Now we've got access to the filter. We'll put a new filter in it just to give you a look. It's actually pretty good. There's a couple build up on the magnets, but it's a couple little bits and pieces, but nothing that I'm really worried about. All I do now is got a razor blade, get rid of most of the big thick silicone that he's used on the fan, and then I'll roll over with like a prep tool just to get rid of all the other stuff, and then we'll give it one last clean. Done. All the bolts are now done up, nice and tight. Put the sump bolt back in, all of them, make sure they're tight by hand, not just use a rattle gun, even though it makes the job quicker. It's nearly ready to start. Just finally remove the clutch pedal. It's a bit hard to film this one, but up there you can see the hole that goes outside. Just remove the clutch pedal. There was a bolt in behind that harness. Had to clip all the harness in behind there. There's a 14mm bolt. Had to get that. Now we're just making up a plate to cover the hole where the clutch master used to be, just there. So we're making a plate to cover that up now, and then that's it. We can start putting all the interior back together. What we're doing now is we're making up our own, actually going to make up a sheet metal center console. We're just getting rough measurements of what we need to create like a center console, and then down here we'll dip it down so we can have a center console fridge. Bit of luxury in this ute. What are you doing here, Mitch?
Just trying to get a rough measurement of where we're going to put things and the height of things at certain points.
Obviously we've given away the trying with the factory console.
Yep, that was a punish. If you want to hold that to roughly what you think is level.
Just made our side pieces for our center console now. What we'll do is we'll take some measurements for the back side to make the top section there. We've actually got to notch it out here a little bit more just so we have a bit more clearance with the transfer stick. As you can see, it gets pretty close, but we're going to make that work. What we're doing here, we're making our own fold. Obviously with the folder we couldn't get that sharp of an angle. So we just put a little slit in it, G-clamped it down, and we'll fold it by hand. Show us how it's done, Mitch. Show us your strength.
Big strong Aussie boy.
Strong Aussie boy. What are we doing?
Washing cars.
Washing cars. Okay. Obviously we're washing cars. Tunnel now. Obviously that's where the manual stick used to sit. Transfer, we've just made our own like rubber mount. I've nut certed all around to actually get easier and pull down a bit more to seal it properly instead of just some bolts in some plastic like self-tappers. So that's done. Now we can put the interior in and conversion's nearly done.
What are we doing, Cooper?
About to crash it into the bench. You ready?
Pump the brakes a bit.
No. Should be good. I hope.
It's a gear.
That's reverse.
That's neutral. That's in D. That was the go. Yeah, see?
We're stalling it up.
What was the go there? Did it not want to go?
No. Like that was in drive.
It might just need to recirculate.
Probably should check the fluid.
Yeah.
Because even though I'm in low, it wants to go.
Yeah. How's reverse? That's pretty good.
We'll just check the fluid now. Like, run through all the gears. Well, you won't really know. That's neutral. Well, drive. It wants to go. Neutral. Reverse. We'll just get out and check the fluid now. That we've run through the gears. So hopefully it can be fine. So we'll just top up the fluid and then we'll take it for a little test drive just around in the parking lot and see what happens. Hopefully it all goes well. That's good. Obviously, it's got no combi fired up yet, so obviously it's got a couple issues.
What's the go? It's just trying to...
Doesn't like drive.
Yeah. Because it'd just be trying to take off in a higher gear than what it
Probably
needs to.
second or third.
Yeah.
But the problem is the combi shift's got a like manualized and then full auto, and it's got lock up, so he could have locked it up in the gear when he took it out or anything, I don't know.
That's fine. As long as low and second work.
Well, I haven't tried second.
Try that.
second.
Yeah, okay.
So it must be in drive, must be trying to take off in second.
Yeah.
I think it's shifting.
Huh?
I think it's shifting.
It wouldn't be shifted.
Well, it feels like it, because when I go from second and then down, I can feel it like notch.
Oh yeah, because you got low, so that's your low
First,
takeoff, so
yeah.
it'd be a different gear set altogether.
But yeah, drive's trying to take off in,
Third, clearly.
yeah, or second, whatever it is.
Because
that's
when it's
third,
in that, that's in third.
Yeah,
And
and
when
then
you shift it over,
that's
it'll
the
be the
overdrive.
electronic thing that'll
which is overdrive.
want to kick it in.
Yeah.
And because it's not hooked up, it doesn't want to.
But then like reverse is pretty harsh.
Yeah.
But
That's all autos.
I don't know, I've never had an auto in this thing, but it seems to be alright at the moment. I can't check any temps or anything, but
Can you give it a boot for, like in low or not?
yeah, I'll try.
I'd do it on here, I wouldn't do it on concrete.
Why, are you scared?
Oh, unless you want to go. It's up to you.
In what?
Anything.
Oh, fuck. It's a bit laggy, but it's always going to happen.
Yeah, but I guarantee you put that in low, that'll change completely.
That was low.
No, in your
Oh.
transfer.
I'm scared. I feel like it's going to... Should I try?
Yeah.
So that should be
Low.
low.
So then put it in low. Fuck, feel the want to kick up.
It's definitely a lot more like...
Yeah.
A lot more torque. What, you scared?
I wouldn't. Not yet.
Why?
Okay. How sharp the lead?
I don't know, it's going pretty good. I'm happy with it.
Just shifting through the gears fine,
Like, yeah, the only thing is like going from like reverse to park's like bit harsh, but
Cool.
seems to be going alright. Like, righto, after today we got the tail shafts back from getting shortened and lengthened. We finished off filling up the transfer, filled up the auto, ran it through the gears, made sure all the fluid's right, gave it a little quick test drive around here just to get the fluid flowing through the auto and the auto coolers. We did the center console, so we got that wrapped with some foam and in black leather to finish it off, just so it's not a sheet metal center console. Looks a bit nicer. Fitted that. Pretty much got everything buttoned up today, as in for the auto now, so sometime now I'll send it down to ignition. They'll wire it up with a compi shift, make sure that's all working perfectly right. We'll ride in the switch pros as well with the thermo fans, just so I can cut it out if I go in deep water or bog holes, so it doesn't blow fuses or damage the fans. That's it for this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed.